Welcome all to episode 6 of Let's Play Humankind at Humankind Difficulty, the over-explained series. We are continuing from where we left off. We have just entered the medieval era as the Taíno, and as I described last time, we are playing the Common Squatter strategy, and we have a unique abilities. Bete, it is a Common Squatter which gives stability and also 10 influence on settled city, as well as having a very great unit, which I think we will be using for sure, as well as a very strong ability and affinity of a gradient star, as well as the Zemis worship. Plus 2 food on common squatter and plus 3 food per number of territories in your sphere of influence. So if we now check on all our common squatter, every single one of our common squatter now generates food, which means now all our cities are growing so much more, 170, right, instantly. So I think I will put all of our cities now on production and gold uh, to make sure that we can produce everything quickly, and we can even put the food as last in every city, because I know that our food will be more than sufficient regardless of what we will be doing. Okay, so this is the start of the era. We have
This
some,
proposition should be in all our best interests.
indeed, Icarus. So we had some
Your
prepositions. We
proposal
can
makes
trade
good
some
sense.
luxuries if we
I
want
say
to.
yes.
We are not having any farmers. We just switch from farmers to everything else, so it's not really needed. Out of the
Yes,
Knox
this is
wants
something
to
we need to
share a
see.
map.
I must
Uh,
ruminate.
no, refuse. I do not
I
want to share a
find your
map.
proposition outlandish at best.
I see.
Why would I want to give up
I
all
would
my
not put myself in this
abilities?
position if
Okay.
I feared the consequences.
Uh, Canadian Moose only has one city, so I actually do not fear him much at all. So I think I will just
Yes,
sign
I
this one.
cannot dispute the benefit in that.
And you know what?
No surprise that it is a pleasure to speak with you.
I can even try to sign off another treaty with him. Maybe trade everything, but maybe monumental contract. Let's see
I
what
have a
happens. He
proposition for
accepts.
you.
Good. So let me see what notifications we have. Culture has been chosen. Good. Era star unlocked. Builder star has been unlocked. So we are now racing towards getting more stars here. Agreement proposal. Armies are lost at sea. Okay. You need to get to the new world. And we do not see any switch here. So you know what I will do? I will try to make sure that you get to the new world here, you get here, and you get here. Good. This one is also upgraded. Okay, so this is all fine. Resource has been sold. Grievance has been forgiven. Okay, let us see that whether we have any grievance against anybody else. No. This is the tab to check on all the grievance, as well as this is the tab to check on all the embassy. So nothing is really bad. Everything looks to be good here. Okay, so let us now, before we move any unit, let us check if what text we want as well as our civics. So this is the most important civic of this era, I would say, and land and freedom. So we have to choose land rights. And if you show the details, the movement of this particular is not very important to me. I mean, this is good. I would like to be on the industry side and not on money, but it's fine. But what is important is here plus 10 food per number of attached territories in all cities. So this is very important if you have limited number of cities but very big cities. But look at this side. Money instead of influence must be used to claim, attach, and merge territories. This is a game changing ability here, because that means that then only we only then need to use our influence to make a city, but we can claim all territories while using our units. So as an example here, I want to take over these two areas, right? Or no, I want to take over Hecatompylus and this area. Okay, but okay, let us go in this territory. We see that the cost to found this outpost would be 433. That is massive cost, right? Not something that we would like to pay. But if we choose the land rights option, land rights, money instead of influence must be used to claim. So now if we go there,
An interesting choice, which may lead to a concentration of wealth with interesting and unexpected consequences.
we also went to plus 5% money on city or outpost. So not only did our money increase, but also if you see this now, we can claim territories using gold. And this is such a low amount of gold, right? 240 gold. And this obviously will scale, but it starts from the very low point. So before it scales to very high number, we will be able to get quite a lot of territories filled up. And if you just see, so then what will be our influence used for? Mostly to make cities. And even attaching territories can be done with gold. So if you see here, for example, we can attach territories with gold. Obviously, I do not want to spend thousands of gold, but it is a very useful ability. In fact, I would say it's the strongest thing that you can do early on. Because if we look here, even on the new world, far away from everywhere, at 290, I can instantly make a territory here. And this will provide such a huge start for us. So you know what I will do? Get this one for 290 right now. And not only that, I will upgrade my scout unit, which has a movement of 5, to a horseman, which will have a movement of 7. It has a base movement of 6, but because of our Assyrian Raider ability, it now gets a movement of 7. Okay, we can let our armies move, but you know what we can do? We can make sure that this territory also is able to, we can make a territory claim here, and we will be moving very quickly to try to get and demolish Hecatompylus. So let us come here. Let us see which area would be good. 1311 is good. 1411 is better, right? This is 250, which is not bad at all, I think. Okay, so let's just come here. With our scout unit, let us see if there is any other curiosity. I don't see any curiosity. We have even taken over that territory at the end of the last era. So you know what? I will be making sure move slowly, one tile at a time, and come back into our territory, and we will try to attack the city soon. Because of our because of the fact that we did monumental contractors just now. If you see this one, embassy, monumental contractors. We also see that we even are able to help him build Lighthouse of Alexandria. And I would say this is a very nice ability, because what this allows us to do, sure, we are helping him build a wonder, right? And this is quite far away, so we can help him build, sure, good stuff, but we will gain huge benefits from that. So I don't even think that is a bad option. This is a settled city, so not an issue. I want to get all our cities to be a settled status so that we can gain huge benefits. So let us start making bateys. And you see, 20 stability and 6 influence. And why are we getting 20? Because of we are close to 2 different triumphal arcs. Okay, so you know what? This is good. With 20, we will directly now go to 95, so we will be in a settled status. So I will build this one for 2 turns. Same with Huato. I think it is time to maybe make this Maker's Quarter and start over. These are 2 triumphal arcs, so this is going to be good. This is going to be 20. Okay, and this is going to be 15. Wow. This is so strong. Okay, so let us make these two, and I will put them, both of them here, just after we do the maker's quarter so that we have higher and higher production. And we should get this one to settle status pretty soon. This one is a diplomat, so okay. But I think I want to settle a city, either this one or this one, right? One of these two. Let me see which one has a very high production. 620 is good. 620 is really good. 517 is good too. 516, 919. But it will take us 2 turns. We could definitely settle like this one here, this particular city. 1, 2, 3, even 4. Uh, how much will this be? This is 622. This might not even be bad because this takes up 4 of these tiles. So will this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is then the most important tile that we want. Okay. Then it is probably a good idea for me to settle this up and then come this side settling everything up. 219, yeah, you know what? It is probably good for me to do that. We have 2 movements, so let us come here and we will settle that up next turn. In fact, you know what? I will already set this up so that it automatically does that. Let's do automatic movement of everybody. Let us set up the tech. Okay. So what are the most important techs? Like each era has important techs, right? Here I would say trade expedition, standing army. In this, I would say, I mean, our army is always good. So if you want to fight a war, you should get to heavy infantry, get to swordsman, get to heavy great swordsman, as well as getting to crossbowmen, which should be here in war summons. So we will get Bera hunters from here, very necessary. Pikemen is also here, and our first stealth unit spy is here. I really do not play a lot with stealth, but this is still pretty good. What are the other most important techs here? One of the important texts is seafaring mastery because it allows our people to cross the seas much more safely. It provides a very good building, and this tech is one which provides us excess fame. We do not have need of it, so I don't think I will tech for it. +1 cap is always very good, and we can build even more research buildings, so more science. But we are so far ahead in science, and we are racing so far ahead still I don't really feel a need to do that. I will say what the most important tech in this era is this one, feudalism. Not only does this produce a lot of food, which is very good for us, it produces colony model, which means that new infrastructure automatically starts with every infrastructure from ancient and classical era already complete. And this basically turbocharges our city. So I will do that for both our cities here. This will be 2 different cities, city number 5, city number 6 from top, and one from bottom. And meanwhile, and the reason I will start those cities very, very quickly is because once you start the city, then you can claim other territories around it for very, very cheap. Although at this point, the cost is so low that I think it doesn't matter. Also, if we look at this territory is also attached to this one and this one, this one, and this one. So with this territory, we can get 4 easy claims and even this claim. So 5 easy claims. So maybe I will just claim 1 or 2. I will walk around here and we can do that later. Onak is getting, we are all getting our stuff. We have our army ready. So we should be moving back. We need to make sure that we take over Hecatompulus pretty soon. Although we will be doing that once we get our Bera hunters. So let us look at this. Do we want to have anything? Yes, we will want to have client state. Once we are able to get it, I will get a client state because not only will this give us a lot of influence, will give us science, money, and will reduce all kinds of cost. I would probably want to do that here, even first of all. 542, I think I can do that. We also, this era is an era where we have a lot of influence to spend, and we need to spend a lot of influence because we want to make, I want to show off quite a lot of wonders. In fact, there are like 4 wonders that I want to show off. Great Mosque of Jinn, one, and quickly we can discuss all of the wonders once we are able to build it, but there are there are some wonder combinations which are really really strong. So I will definitely be trying to show that off. I think you can get down and hopefully we can see what we can do with that. Okay, you can just auto explore yourself. It's fine. Since we are in the new era, you can also auto explore. And the diplomat is actually on the wrong continent. We need to get on this one, but it's fine. Let him auto explore. It's perfectly good. Uh, you can be upgraded to a quadrireme so that you don't die in one turn. So you know what? That is what I will be doing. I will be making sure that you can get upgraded here. Okay, let's go back so that you can get upgraded. Another unit, you can start exploring by yourself, and also you can start exploring by yourself. We will be not investing in any of these because other people are investing and they can be taken over by them, and I cannot defend any one of these. So there's no need really. Let them all auto explore. This is perfectly fine. We will be having some text soon enough, which will allow us to really go ham. Ah, we can even combine these two. Can be upgraded to Praetorian Guards now. I think I will just upgrade them to the Swordsman. This is a Swordsman. Why will I spend that much gold to get very little? No, I think this is fine. Just be here, get within our area, and we have to make sure that we are ready to attack Hecatompiolus. Other than that, everything looks fine. Maybe we should also claim this territory quickly before it gets claimed by anybody else. I think that is what I will be doing while I wait to attack. We can even, because we can even attack from this side, which I think would be better than attacking from this side. So this was the first turn. And we are a little bit far away from claiming a wonder, right? How much do we need? 2000 influence. Okay. So we are like 4 turns away. In fact, you know what? Since we will be 4 turns away, I think I will be taking client states so that we gain huge bonuses. And up until that happens, we can even start. We have a little bit of surplus, so I can even start building Lighthouse of Alexandria. Once yeah, we are good to go. I think we don't have any production building up ready. So, and our capital definitely doesn't need any happiness. So I think I can build this one so that we gain some influence, strong influence. Although it might be good to build up more and more influence pretty quickly, right? I think that is not a bad idea. So where can we build this one? Wow, we can build 16 here. Uh, that is pretty good. 16 is pretty good. Another 16 here. Okay. Maybe we let this triumphal arc be done. And I will actually maybe try to build up Lighthouse of Alexandria for our ally very quickly. Once this is done, you can also build that. And you have a lot of things to build, so you can take your time slowly. It's fine. Okay, this was the first turn. Let's move and turn. Quickly click here to make sure that every one of our units can move. Ashur has gained population 1, pretty nice. None of us are very close to dying, or rather starvation, so it is fine. We can upgrade you to a quadrireme so that and then you can auto explore again. Army lost at sea, acknowledge.
An incredible natural wonder, or a terrifying vision of a vast hive of human-sized bees.
Indeed, we have gained seen a natural wonder, so that will definitely be happening. Nettling, a stunning lake has been discovered, a breathtaking area has been discovered by our diplomat. And we see such an area. Wow, this is so much gold.
All those of honest intent.
I actually need to get someone in the middle, right? This is so much gold. And you have been able to get the territory up, so upgrade to horsemen. This is so much gold in the middle, right? This is porcelain, which gives +3 money on all administrative centers. I want to get territories up here just to make sure that we gain all that gold. Ah, and you see what happened because he spent 2 turns going here, so this unit will now die by itself. So it was very useful for us to block all access here. You know, I will get here, and I think you should go north to make sure that we get all this gold. Okay, let us still move one tile at a time to make sure that we do not miss any obvious curiosities. Okay,
We may have shared interests. Do you agree?
we have received a non-aggression pact. I think this is fine.
Your
This is good.
proposal makes good sense. I say yes.
You know what I would like? More money and food and
This
capital.
proposition.
Indeed. So now our gold per ton is rising very, very sharply and very, very quickly. This is good. What you need to do is to get here so that we make sure that we have our armies ready. This will take 2 turns to get here. Okay, so let's just go here. Okay, this is within our area, so all of the tiles basically act as roads even off the river at this point. Okay, that is good. So roads have been upgraded. Our territories will be cut apart, but I can join them along these two, which is good enough. In fact, should I maybe get one of these swordsmen back? To make sure that we get this area. I definitely don't want to leave this one for anybody else, right? Maybe it's a good idea to get you back and just have the Praetorian Guards. 2 armies, 3 armies should be good enough. The swordsmen can come back and claim this particular land. Okay, we are claiming quite a lot of land, which is pretty nice.
I would not put myself in this position if I feared the consequences.
Well, you are not in a bad position. Resources have been sold. We even discovered, yeah, we discovered a very landmark river. Good. So I think we have made a lot of stuff. In 3 turns, we will be able to construct this. In fact, you know what? If I do this one, I probably can cut it down to 2. I should be able to cut it down to 2, right? In fact, you know what? Finish the Maker's Quarter. Finish this one here. Let's see. Hopefully this is 2. Okay, in 2 turns, we can help finish the Lighthouse of Alexandria. That should give us a lot of influence, right? Meanwhile, what I will be doing is signing our first client state. If we sign a client state, we get major international sway, as well as getting a huge amount of influence, money, and science per turn. So let's do it. Our science per turn is 398, so let's sign it.
You've signed your first client state treaty with an independent people. Your might, their mercenaries.
Indeed. And now we also gain access to the food from here, so this is all pretty good. I think I will also sign a client state here, which would also be good. So 2 client states should be good. And you see our influence per turn is rising so quickly. Also because we are building some bateys. Okay, so this turn I think is finished. Indeed. End turn. Make sure everybody can move, and Watu has gained population. Good. 15 population now. This is good. We will now build the Lighthouse of Alexandria in 1 turns. And since we are an agrarian civ, we have the ability greener pasture. So if we spend influence, we can actually get population. So see something like this, 3. A lot of this is only what it does is it gains population from around our region. So this is only redistribution, and since it spends influence, I really do not like it. But it's not the worst. In fact, we can get a second client state. I think this is pretty much needed to offset the fact that we are spending so much of our influence there. So you know what? I will sign this one off as our second client state, and we will, I think, be getting some client states also here. 44. Is this an area that we care about? No, then we can sign this one for sure. Not a problem. You know what? You can even have both of us, both of that, so that we get client states pretty quickly. So you see, a lot of this is about racing off. Their unit has died, so we will be blocking these two tiles so that nobody can jump from this. Okay, we will be just blocking those tiles. Just for our sanity. You just see if there is any curiosity anywhere. Maybe there is a curiosity here somewhere. This territory is not claimed, so that is a possibility. We have to be claiming some of these territories, but first of all, you come here. We see that there is a lot of units, so this will be a very difficult fight for us. And we see already a suggested area. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rivers. This will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. I think this tile is even better. Although this tile is definitely not bad at all, I would say. 11, 19. Yeah, you see 11, 19. So 30 yield total. This is only 12, 17. This only has 5 river tiles. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 river tiles. So I think I will place my territory here. Although then we don't exploit these 2 rivers, which is also not good. We could always place like maybe a maker's quarter or even a bate here. That would not be too bad, I guess. Okay. You know what? Just place it one. Place it in one turn. It's fine. Get all of our units here. You should transfer down to get to this particular area. Indeed. While you can move back, make sure that we are here with all of our units. Okay. So in 2 turns we will be getting feudalism, then we can use colony model to expand pretty quickly. And you know what? I will quickly go for bear hunters, and let's hope for a quick war with them so that we can shut them down, take over this area, destroy the area even, and settle this one again. I think that will be very useful. Because unlike a settler, if we just take over an area, we will be dependent on the whatever infrastructure they have, while I can build infrastructure much more faster using colony model. Okay, let's see. Let's move very, very slowly, making sure that we don't miss any curiosities. This would be the second turn. I will already just auto move it there, and you need to keep on going north. Oh, at least this is good. Where should I go? I probably should go there just so that I can keep moving north very fast. Although this looks like the edge and it comes back. So, okay. Maybe this would still have been better. Fair enough. You need to place territories on that one. Actually, it's very necessary. Actually, you can be upgraded, or even just settle this territory up first, this one, and then I can take this scout unit this side. Okay, so what should you be doing? we should be settling up all of this. But I think I should first get this into a city so that we do not spend so much of our money quickly, right? We are still only making 372
A new
money per turn.
independent people.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
who are they? Time will tell if they are helpful, helpless, or history.
Lighthouse of Alexandria will be made in one turn, and we will then get an event because we helped. Is it Guardian? No, Canadian Moose build it up. So let us enter. Let's make sure that all of our units can move, and we have an event. We gained a population. Army is lost at sea. It came back, which is fine. Army became lost at sea. No, it would be good if you can explore around here. Oh, this might not be a easy tile to get into. Let's see. Okay, this is why monumental contractors are so good. We can get benefits from helping him build wonders, right? 5,000 influence, 5,000 money, or 50 leverage, right?
So, will this
If you look at the diplomat star, this will be anyway very hard to get. So I do not approve of this unless you are really aiming for diplomat stars. We also have another event where we can do science investing or requisition or celebrating. I do not want to spend 1,000 at all, and I also do not want to lose money. Science is fine, so I will do requisition, even though it moves us slightly out back again, but it doesn't lose us the liberty, so it is fine. Confirm. This is so great, right? 5,000 influence. 5,000 money would also be very good, but 5,000 influence is so great. I would say that this is why it is good to have monumental contractors with a lot of different cultures.
Greetings.
In fact, you
What
know
shall we
what?
discuss?
Once we are able to get that, I will
Look
actually
different. Haircut?
ask for that
We would
if
all
we get
benefit
this
from
done.
growing.
No, but fair enough. I
Another
will keep
empire
asking.
has built and gained the vision.
Hello, hello. I always look forward. We would all.
Oh, now we are also having monumental contractors with him. And he is also building. Oh, Canadian Moose has started even another wonder. You know what? I can help you do that too. And get another one. So how much turns this will take? The same 10 turns. Okay. He takes quite a lot of time, so I will spend another 2-3 turns to quickly build my bate so that we have influence rising up. And once we have that, then we are good to go. 25 influence. Why 25? 6 as emblematic district. 10 from districts. Because we have embassy here. Okay, that is good. That is good. So we can place here for 25. And even these ones are not bad at all. These ones are what? 16. These are so good. We did not make any triumphal arc here, but even without triumphal arc, these ones are still pretty nice. +2. Okay. And you can build it here so that we can expand out in this direction if we need to. Okay. So we can build a few bateys and we can build even more bateys. 16 again. Wow. In fact, you know what? Then it would be probably better to get this one here in case we have some more adjacency later on. That would be good. Okay. We have so many good bateys that we can build. But if I help, it's a good thing for us to help him build wonders because he is in the second era and it doesn't lose us anything. So you know what? I will probably even spend a few turns again just to help him build. Maybe I will build one bate, but 5,000 influence is such a huge amount, right? That is fine. And we have now reached settled, so all our bateys should, or our single bate should be giving us +10. So we are at 16 now, which you see is so much of influence. Not bad at all. Colosseum can be done. And since we have gained so much influence, oh, we should have. Do we have any diplomat here? No. You know what? I will just get a diplomat unit here. Yes, indeed, we can claim a wonder. You get here.
How do you do?
Okay.
Whoever you are.
He, there are some
Have a seat.
crises or some leverages that we can gain, but it's fine. It's not needed. We have a wonder that we can claim. So let us quickly discuss the wonders. Citadel of Alamut, most of these wonders exploit all resources so that they can be freely placed. Colossus is obviously of the last era, so I will be helping Canadian Moose get some of these more wonders. The wonders in this era are some of the strongest in the game. Citadel of Alamut is still also very strong because this does provide some faith. And what this does is that it eliminates revealed stealth units that remain on Empire territory. So if somebody is trying to sneak in your territory, and if they get detected, and if they cannot move out of your territory, they just get deleted. Very, very strong ability, I would say. Although I really very rarely build it because other wonders are even more stronger. Angkor Wat, it gives +1 food per faith in any city, in the city that it is built. And if you see the amount of faith that our cities are generating, so let us see this one, right? So much faith is being generated in these cities, and so that we can gain food which is just completely over the top. And in fact, there is another combo with a later wonder which will allow us to distribute part of it to even other cities. This is a combination which allows you to basically never have food problems until the end of the game, and I will be showing this one off for sure. Forbidden City is a good war-like wonder, so -20 war support to declare formal war. It gives stability and district, so it is good if you're going for a lot of wars, but otherwise not very important. Notre Dame, very good if you want to generate even more faith, and it gets a lot of science per research quarter. So very good to place it around places where I will be building some research quarters. So like here, right? This place I will build some research quarters. So I can place like a Notre Dame here and build a research quarter everywhere around it. And that should be pretty good. Right? That would not be bad at all. So I can definitely do that. Great Zimbabwe, another great wonder because it gives us +2% money per number of unique type of resources available. And if you basically scale this up, right, to the point that, and you can use other modifiers, other modifier multipliers to make this a huge amount of money to the point that you will then be able to get all the money stars very easily. I had shown this one in my previous one, I think, with the harbor strat, and in that we were having so much gold that we basically had broken the game with like million gold or more. Todai G, I had also shown in that one. It is also a great one. It provides 10 faith and provides 5 faith per adjacent rocky forest. So it's good for getting a lot of faith. And it is good when you are trying to defend your religion because it gets +20% turns before being converted. And in that particular city, gets +1 industry per state religion follower, which can be good. But is it good enough for a wonder? I really don't think that it's necessary. It's good for fame and everything, but this is definitely not my first choice. Now, this is my first choice, right? Great Mosque of Chin. So, +10 faith is fine, +40 stability is fine, but this provides the main thing is +5% bonus on future fame gains. And even if we see, like, let's say we are at 9,000 fame, suppose in our starting of third era, by the sixth era, we'll be at, let's say, 20K. 5% of another 10K is a very huge amount of extra fame, and that is free fame. In fact, not only that, we have a repeatable constructible crepissage, which allows us to gain even more fame, although temporarily for like 5 or 10 turns. So what you can do is build that up and gain fame very quickly. And so this is a lot of time, but the 5% bonus modifier, it's forever. So I think this one, I think, is our first one that we will try to build up. 2050 2050 influence, not even a huge amount, I would say. Definitely not too much for this. So I will definitely also be building this in our core city. And we already see a region which would be very good for this to build. 14 food and 19 production. Although that could probably be also useful, but we are not going to take over that area. So I will be building this one for here. So we can freely place this and exploit everything around it, and we get all the food and production, science and everything around it. So good. So I will just place this one here. 10 turns, right, to build Mosque of Jinn. You know what? Mosque of Jinn is so important that I think we should be focusing this fully with every single one of our cities. In fact, 4 turn build, so I will let this one even build this up and then we will try to catch up on our mechanics. And by that time, I think we should be able to get to our colony model in 1 turn, then we can build up a city and everything around it. I think this city is definitely one to build. So let's see what is there. We can claim this territory for sure because this one is still adjacent to, but around here. But we are also making sure that we quickly go to the place with a lot of money. And with this particular unit, I want to get here to get upgraded so that we have a lot of movement. Okay, you know, you come here. Fine. What should you be doing? I would definitely say we should be claiming most of these areas pretty quickly. But we can already gain a lot of science and everything else. So, the first things first, build the harbor and build this luxury. We can even trade with it. We can even build our city very quickly. 1800 is not too much. And I think the city that I will try to build first is this, because we have a lot of faith and influence everything here, and we should be able to build things starting from this side. While the only player who is close to us here is out of the Nox here, who should maybe get to this area and start claiming, but then we can combat her to get some of these areas around here. That is not a problem, I think. Okay. So I think this turn will be done in 4 turns. We will get through this. Okay. So I think this would be useful before we get a lot of. Okay, agrarian star will definitely get. Let us try to do this before we build the builder stars, right? So let's do this. End turn. Let's movement our. We got the agrarian star. Not a problem. Agrarian star was where? Oh yeah, we are an agrarian affinity, so we have agrarian stars which give us more fame. We gained 150 fame, then we will get 250, and I think the last will be 350, which will be good. So the next is at 130 population, which I think we will be able to get. We also got this
It's one of
particular
those
one.
moments that
Oh,
make you feel like a small thing on a wondrous planet.
we even discovered Kawa Iwajan because of our diplomat wandering around. Okay, not a bad one. What is this? +2 industry per worker on city on outposts. You know what? We could actually build a city, like take this one territory, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Just get this territory along this one, and this will give us a harbor on both sides of that. Not the worst idea, actually. So should we be building our? So where should we be building? I think it would be good to build 722, 624. This one exploits a lot of area, and in fact, because we will be taking this, so it will also exploit this tile. It's fine. Then it is pretty good. So this tile looks pretty nice to me. And then we can move this unit to claim this particular area. Okay, I think that would be useful. Okay. Does this change our plans? We will see. Upgrade to horseman. I'm actually having certain second thoughts. Should we go for the +1 city cap right now or the Bera Hunters? You know what? Let us take Bera Hunters so that we can attack the city state as quickly as possible. If we go +2 over city cap, that will not be too bad, I guess. That will still be fine. Let us build the harbor. Okay, the harbors here are too weak. We have 6. So you know what?
Not everything
Oh,
worth appreciating was forged by human hands.
Mount Vesuvius.
Come for the views, stay for the food.
It also gives us 10 faith and +1 influence per territory under the religions. Oh wow, we have so much influence here. This is definitely a city. So this territory should be claimed by this city for sure. Okay. So which one should we do first? We now have the colony model up. So now you will see how much useful this is, right? So we have this city up. So if we spend 1800 influence, right? Now it will start with 3 population, 140 production, and it will start with all infrastructure complete from ancient to classical era. So just see this, right? Instantly, Habana now has 3 population, a lot of industry and everything. So let us put this one, a lot of free industry here. So we can definitely get some industry quarter here. And since we will be attaching this territory on this side, I think I will put the industry quarter on this side here, which should be pretty nice. So you know what? I will put the industry quarter here, make sure that this is completed in one turn. And since this territory is just beside it, so this territory should now be much, much cheaper. Indeed, only 290 gold, not bad at all. And will be done in one turn. Resources have been sold, nice. Population gained 3. In fact, you know what? After this, build here. Yeah, I need you to build one maker's quarter maybe, and or even help up with Mosque of Jinn. Right. All our cities are building it in 3 turns. Okay, if it takes 3 turns anyways, may as well build a maker's quarter, which would be useful. Our units can move. But no, we will want to keep that here. In fact, you know what? Maybe I will just keep them here. Keep them here just so that we can go as fast as possible. This unit has put the claim. So let's start moving here. We can go from this side to the other side and then claim also this territory, which has 2 unknown strategic resources, very useful. Right? If you remember that not getting the iron was made us upgrade so slowly. So getting unknown strategic resources is very useful. We have a new independent people. We might want to combat it. How do we even combat it? We don't have anything nearby except you. Uh, that doesn't look good at all. In fact, if he starts pillaging, I even have of a mind to give him this territory. Yes, it will give up a known strategic resource, but you know, giving up a strategic resource is better than giving up a territory. And that way we will still become friends, and this territory is not close to any of our cities anyway. And we will not be making a city here. This city will expand here, this city will expand towards this side, and we'll take this territory. So nobody is taking this one. In fact, you know what? I can just give you Phoenicia. We will gain access to the known strategic resource anyway, and I will gain a friend. Uh, I think this is useful. Let us just do that. Let us just not risk anything. Let us just do that. Kucha. We are hopefully racing for more things. Tachahuana. Now, Tachahuana is in the middle of our place, but we do not want to kill you. I think we are happy with all the places around you. So you know what? I will just make contact and start influencing you. Okay. You can, I think, just stay here just so that we can have a look always. Because they have a diplomatic ability, cultural bridges, it gains 10% of visited foreign cities influence per turn for each envoy unit. So we have some influence gain there. Okay, one, go there. You still, I don't think, can cross this far. Although maybe he will try to cross from this side. That is not good. Since this is a cavalry, I think they can cross here. So they will now be able to cross into our territories. That's not good at all. Amber keys, do we want? I don't think so. We are having quite a good signs, so I don't think I want even more signs right now. Okay, idle army. What to do? And how much more time until we can build another city? Only 2760. It's not even bad. In fact, you know what? Let us just first go theology so that we don't incur the penalty. I will change my opinion. We will have the war anyway pretty soon. It doesn't matter. I needed. This was a bad move. Okay, you just start moving up, up, move here, move there. Pretty fine. You are here, 2760. So we can settle up yet another city very, very quickly. Okay. And if this unit is able to move here, then I will maybe even drop one of these so that we can claim this land at least. Right. This one is just free, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. Because I think these two are connected, I don't know. It's hard to see. They maybe are not connected. Then it is useful to get these ones too. But yeah, you will see how things go. We are building Great Mosque in 3 turns. Maker's Quarter in 1 turn. So let's do this. And we have discovered few things. Kawai
Make sure you stay for the night and see the blue fire.
Indeed. Okay. Trade is poached. Okay. So we are no longer getting the incense. Trade is somehow being poached by, I think, one of the other players. I don't know. Hard to say. I'm still not very clear about how the poaching mechanics fully work. So I cannot talk about that. If we change this, then this becomes 4. No, I definitely want this in 3. End turn. Move. We were gaining so much population, we actually gained 110. So we are now at our next tenant. We are also at a new treaty. Treaties are fine, but I don't think I will make them right now. We will get to 100 and just make them a client state at the end. Acknowledge. Some areas have been converted to our religion. That would explain why we crossed the limit. Okay. Let us see, which is the civic? Colonization, very important one. Plus 25 stability on cities founded on a foreign continent. That can be good. And I am fine with losing some combat strength, although maybe not right now, right? We are at 2 combat strength. Maybe let us just be there until we kill the city state. Plus 2 money on any resource attracted in cities founded on a foreign continent. That looks good. On capital, plus 10 food per city founded on a foreign continent. Plus 10 money per city founded on a foreign continent. Plus 10 industry, plus 10 science. And minus 25 stability on cities founded on foreign continent. That sounds pretty harsh. I think I definitely do not want that right now. Maybe later when we have a huge surplus of stability then, but 25 stability is a pretty strong hit. But maybe I can choose that later. But that sounds like an important choice. Now we have the third tenet, and we can even select a different religion if you want. And I have not even built any of the holy sites which is necessary to improve the religion, because just because of our population gain and the fact that we control a continent, we are gaining new tenets. So what are the different tenets? Develop the intellect. Plus 2 science and religious district. Pretty nice. Plus 20 science per alliance. So if we gain a lot of alliance, this can be good. Eschew gluttony, I think, is one of the strongest one because it provides us land movement and naval movement speed, which movement speed is never a something, and also minus 10% unit industry cost. It's never something that you can ignore. Proselytize daily, I mean, this is what I will be going for because I'm showcasing also a commons quarter, right? Plus to influence on commons quarter, plus to influence a religious district. So we will be just raking in influence, but still pretty nice. Mandate patronage is the one I think I most prefer because money is the hardest star to get for me. So plus to money per number of trade routes and plus to money per religious district. This really improves, especially if you choose one or two cultures which have religious districts, then this can really scale pretty good. Show not mercy, really only important if you are wanting to do a lot of war, but I even think plus one land movement speed and naval movement speed is more important for war than just war support because just by winning, you will anyway gain war support. Purge idleness, 15 industry and main plaza and plus 2 industry. At this point, although if you see, plus 15 industry at this point is no longer that good. While this one may still be good, and mandate patronage is a very important one. Mandate patronage, if you get, is very good. It will allow us to get all our merchant stars because even if you see here 19k 7k, we need to get 12k, right? That is just pretty much impossible to get. Merchant stars are just very hard unless you to get merchant stars. What you have to do, you have to even get this one here. I would say the first one, even the second one and this one. Although we will, I think I will be taking donate generously for sure, or maybe even raise monuments in the last tenet. But in this particular tenet, let me just choose this one. I will choose this one because I'm showcasing common quarter also in this playthrough. And if we see, we have 680. From 680, where do we go? Choose 686. So this was a strong improvement, right? Around 60. So like 10%. 10% is not nothing. We
A
have also
new
discovered
independent
Mekong,
people. And who are they? Time
the
will
sterile
tell if they are
river,
helpful,
nice.
helpless, or history.
We are trading more resources, pretty good. And she went back because she did not have the ability to cross 3 tiles. Okay, then I think we can stay here blocking all the tiles. You know what? What are you doing? What? No, no, no. You should be coming back. Don't be coming out here. How many turns is there to Colosseum? 7 turns still. Okay, so we finished Great Mosque of Jinn. Then I think I will do that. Okay, Great Mosque of Jinn and Colosseum. You should be building bateys. Will this still be done in 2 turns? In fact, you know what? Just build a batey so that we get to more and more stability. This will be finished in 2 turns anyways. Fine. Okay. So this territory has been built. Now we want to get to the last territory. Let us still move one tile at a time. Okay. This looks good. This one can have a very good harbor. 14 food, 3 signs. Nice. And we can even attach this territory right now. Has our batey been built? Not really. So we can build our bateys here. 10 stability, 18 culture, 18 influence. I think that is necessary to build. Oh, not this. 1 turn batey into Great Mosque of Jinn. Can we really not get this done in 1 turn? How much are we missing? We are missing a little bit. Okay, so then you know what? Just build a batey in 1 turn. We will attach this territory and then claim this one the next turn. So build a batey and maybe even a market quarter. You know what? I will just put this one here after this. We need to get your production up. Your production is otherwise quite low. It's fine. Some of our armies are idle. It's fine. Just be here. Now we are able to see all their armies. They have such huge armies. This is fine. When we settle our next city, we will be in 3 turns. We can get the theology. Do we really care about that? I'm really torn whether we should go for this or this. This will delay us 6 turns, but maybe that is not bad since we are also spending quite a lot of our harbor is definitely not good here. I think I will get a harbor, maybe one of these territories once we can attach them. But we can settle this as a city too. And if we settle this, we will probably lose a little bit of production, right? And will we trigger any of our expansion star? We will not trigger this because this will only be 17. So maybe this is not a bad idea. We will lose 100 influence per turn. But one of the important things to also notice is that each city also produces some amount of influence by its own, right? So as we see here, I think this city, can we see how much influence it produces? 28. So the actual loss is actually not 110 later in the game. So later in the game, you can kind of ignore 2 city cap, even 3 city cap later, which I will even show. So you know what? To show that off, let us do this. Evolve my outpost to a city for 2760. We did not trigger anything, and we see we did not even lose a full 100, right? We went from 686 to 603 because even this city is producing 33 by itself. So not a bad idea. We can build this one here, and then we can build some maker's quarter. Where is the maker's quarter? Here would be good, but maybe this would be better. If we look at our yields, okay, that doesn't look at bad. This one would be fine because then we can expand both sides. So let us build Batei. But looking at all of this, I am now wondering whether we can build the Great Mosque of Jinn if we also put you up. How about this? Oh, we are still missing a little bit. Okay. Okay. Then you know what? Just build the Batei. It's fine. And since we have built the Batei, that means we can claim this territory which is just beside us. So where should we be claiming? Let me have an area. If we look at this, right? 11, 21, 12, 16, 14, 16. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While this one has only 1, 2, 3, 4, but a lot more forest tiles. Both these are pretty nice, I would say. None of these look bad. 11, 21, 14, 16. So this is 30, this is 32, but this has more river tiles. You know what? I'm just a sucker for river, so I will just select this one. Just so that we can claim the territory with Mount Vesuvius soon. In one turn, we will have Batei. Let me also check how much of our is our builder star. 77 out of 82. Okay. We need to be sure that we do not trigger that. You can just be here every turn. It's fine. You can keep going up.
It's one of those moments that make you feel like a small thing on a wondrous planet.
This is why being on the new world first is so much better, right? Salar di Uyuni. We even found another wonder. Knowledge. How much tile you can go? You can go 4 tiles. So let us go there. Pretty nice. You are all here, going to be silent. Okay, we have to take over this territory. Where should we be building? Wow. Wow. This is so good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is also good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So both of them are good. 1030 and 1029. Okay, I will just take 1030 then, right? I definitely do not want to give our connecting area to anybody else. And 300, we are making more than that every turn, so this is still pretty fine. Okay, we will just take over that area. You know, you just stay there permanently. 4. Okay. We have 3 guards and 3. No, so I will put another archer here for 6, and I will get you here for 2 armies of 6. Right? 3 Praetorian Guards, 3 archers, 3 Praetorian Guards, 3 archers. That seems nice. So we don't even have quite a lot of units. This is still pretty normal. 2 turns, and then we start building also the Colosseum after that. Everybody for the Colosseum. You just need to build your battalion. Okay. 277. Yeah, I will just wait 1 turn. And you are also building a battalion, right? Okay, good. Bahamas population has been 3. Nice. Mutinous in Bahama? Why? What? We are mutinous in Bahama. That doesn't make any sense. No, I think that is a buggy one. Okay. Wonder has been discovered. Salar de Uyuni.
Not everything worth appreciating was forged by human hands.
Indeed, Mr. Narrator. Perfectly spoken. Perfectly spoken. So let us enter.
30 commons quarters probably means that the word boredom is viewed as an archaic anomaly from a stranger time.
Indeed, Bahama gained another, Habana gained population, so we are gaining population very, very quickly. Maker's Quarter, and we will be done with 82. So we need to make sure we do not build too many stars now. You know what? I will just spend this time in building Great Mosque of Jinn, just making sure that we do not trigger anything. Okay. Let's us also start looking at this. None of this looks bad. This one, I mean, we should definitely take over this, right? Okay. This is so strong. Wow. This would be so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. This central spot, so good. I think I will make the city spot there next turn. This is also good, 1422, but this is better. And I can make that very, very easily, not a problem. Our units can be told to move.
Where have you been?
Yeah, we can accept
I
this.
cannot dispute the benefit
Fine
in
now.
that.
So Nox is now turning pleasant to us
Most pleasing.
because we are stronger than her. So you know what? Maybe in some times we will be gaining some alliance. 19 turns to Colosseum. So I think he's no longer trying to build it up. We definitely cannot get that, you know. You need to be there so that you are getting more and more influence. Okay. When is our next wonder? How far are we away? 3,400. Wow. We definitely need to help him build and
So,
build.
will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing?
Let us formalize our mutual appreciation.
You know, accept. I am
Your
fine with
proposal
this.
makes good sense. I say yes.
How is your relation? Peace with anyone?
News like this
War
makes
with
the sun
Gardinex.
shine a little brighter.
That is not good. I hope you don't get conquered. Although you are so far away, I don't think this will really happen. But maybe one of your territories could get burned down. She is coming there with an actual army. So how are we to you?
Go
She is
ahead.
afraid, okay. So we do not need to be concerned with her getting something. You know what? Let me just see this.
We would all benefit from
refused.
growing closer, don't you think?
Not great. You know, Canadian moves, how about this? How about we have an alliance, right? Propose an alliance, ask for an alliance and access to more treaties so we can get even more treaties. I think I will do this.
I have
And
a
he
proposition
accepted.
for you. I think you'll like it.
This is pleasing.
So, you know,
I am
we can
content
now
to
get
join
more and more
together on this.
benefits. And in fact, the first one I want is plus 5% influence on empire. These ones are also
think this
great.
calls for a
Scientific
celebration.
exchange is good, but I'm already so ahead in science, I don't care.
This proposition should be...
And allies generally will not refuse treaties. So now we gained like 100 influence all at once. So this is
No
fine.
doubt this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights, language, and beliefs. I do hope you're going to treat them well. So, will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not be in their hands.
Indeed, Mr. Narrator. We will see where their future is. Okay, come from this side. None of this sounds amazing. You know, just come there. Okay. You just stay silent. And maybe we can even forgive this one
If only I
because we
commanded an
have.
empire as grand as yours.
Yes, once you have collected any of the leverage, you can always renounce them to gain even more leverage. This is
It's
perfectly fine. I don't think that Joseph will be trying to attack us. She is very, very far behind. Although normally she can maybe even get aggressive, but we will see. No? How about this? Do it by yourself. You are finally getting to a place that where we can get this territory so that we can get quite a lot of gold. Gold is pretty much what I really need right now. Okay, we need to attach this territory. Where can we build it? This tile is the tile to go, right? It has 3 river tiles, the most we can get, plus a lot of forest tiles. Okay, that sounds about right. We are only one expansionist star away, so I will not be attaching anything before we build the Great Mosque of Jinn, just to show off how it goes. But you know, I will just bring this one here. It's fine, not an issue. You have built this up, so you know what, you can build a market, or sorry, not a market, but a maker's quarter. We need to get all your production up. In fact, you know, no food. I need you all to be going full ham on gold, nobody on food, right? This is my standard assignment of the people. Food last. Once I get to around this era, and once I can get some agrarian culture to make sure that I never have any food problems. Onok is only at 100%. So she definitely, Unok cannot get any more territories. We will see. In 1 turns, we will be removing this minus 120 and going to minus 10. So we will be going to 800. Okay, that is quite a lot. Tajihuana, we are gaining quite a lot. Ucha, 36. Hekatampolis, we will remove. Okay, so everything else looks fine. There are no other free people we need to be treating with except them. Phoenicia, we need to. Otherwise, they will still try to take out our territories. Right? Hopefully, within 1 or 2 turns, we can make a treaty with them. But okay. So she forgave one. She feels pleasant. She refused one. I can ask for a reparation. Okay, I don't need to, but it's fine. She forgave he forgave. A grievance has been forgiven. Okay, nice. I mean, not like I needed it.
Spectacular views from the summit. But pack your thermals. It's chilly at 5,895 meters.
Indeed, we have discovered yet another wonder, although this is obviously on their continent, so they had discovered it first. Now that we have made an alliance with Canadian Moose, he can instantly look at wherever we have looked. And since they have the entire continent discovered, so we can instantly look at the entire continent.
Perhaps its name means haircut of the gods.
Mount Roraima. Mount Roraima has also been discovered. So this is the reason we discovered all the wonders here, because we have made an alliance with him. Pretty nice. So once you make an alliance, then all the first ones, So, like, let us say the treaties one. Okay, this one is in this one is not this one. Let us think about these ones. So, all these ones will get accepted instantly once you make an alliance. So, an alliance is definitely very powerful, and of course, for a vassal, all of them are already always accepted. Not like they can do anything to us. Okay, quite a lot of stuff. We are going to build the Great Mosque of Chin. Let's hope this goes good. Okay. End turn 79. Agrarian star has been earned. 131 out of 156. The next one is 156. Fine. Theology has been researched. So +1 city cap has been gained. And we have manuscript ateliers which we can build for more researcher slots and more researcher. But
It
fine.
is hard to believe that something so grand and
Yes.
sumptuous could be built with humble brick and adobe.
Indeed. Great Mosque of Jinn has been completed. Let us locate the event. Wow. I mean, one of the things about this game is truly that the game truly is very gorgeous looking, right? Very simple yet very, very gorgeous. We have now so many of the faith wonders, like 4 faith wonders here. And we will be going for even more. Let us even look if somebody is chasing against us. Nobody. I mean, they're not even trying to chase us into the third era. Fair enough. Habana has converted to our religion. Ashlesha has been converted to our religion. Resources have been sold. Okay, fair enough. Treaty is available with Tajahuana. It's fine, but I only want to get the final treaty. Great Mosque of Jinn has been done. Theology has been researched. And Era Star has been unlocked. Okay, so everything looks good. Acknowledge. So we will be even getting our fourth tenet very, very quickly, I think. Let all of our people move wherever they want to. You are making a maker's quarter, but you know what? I will just attach this territory to gain 10 food and 24 production. Although it will obviously increase the cost here. So can we get this in one turn if we also put you here? I think we might be able to get this in one turn, right? 10, 10. I think we can select this one 10. So it will give us 10 food here, which seems pretty fine. Right? 10 food, and look at how beautiful the harbor looks just beside us. And now that we see this, all of these ones will give us 210 or 105 instead of 100, right? So it automatically means we have the 5% effect active. So you see how much we are gaining. We are now rushing past even farther ahead. Okay, we have this territory attached. This one will be completed in 2 turns, so we cannot attach that, but we definitely can attach this one, 2116. Maybe this is not a bad idea. 2116 could still be useful. And this will give us +1 influence per territory under the religion's influence. So we will go from 859 to 860 only. Okay. Oh, because it only does this in the particular city, obviously. So then obviously that is not as strong. But still, we still have 10 faith on main plaza and 10 stability. So we did not lose too much stability. We're still at 23 surplus. So we can still build some of our things. And I will just build this one here. This looks so good against the smoking volcano, right? Not a good place to build out, maybe I think. But unlike Civilization 6, we do not have any explosions or anything from volcanoes, so they can never get damaged. It's fine. Water. How about you? Can you do this in one turn? If we all put everything here, surely in one turn we can get it, right? No? Ah, that's a pity. How much will we be missing? We have so much production. We will still be missing so much. It's not good. Then you just do build bateys. It's fine. In 2 turns, we will get war summons. Pretty nice.
Here is a proposal to get your heart racing.
We have an offer.
Interesting.
Scientific exchange
We'll
for
reflect on
5%
that.
science on empire. Our science per turn right now is 704. So then let us see. From 704 to 739. Not bad. Actually pretty nice. I think you should be building only an army. I think he's only building an army, which is why he cannot do anything. That is still pretty fine. I think you don't need to do anything more than just have an army. So, just stay put here. Is there any grievance nearby? I don't get to see anything, so I think you can just put here. Stay here right now forever until somebody generates a grievance. You can stay here. No, I do not want to upgrade you. Okay, now we are close to building things work. We can even claim this one porcelain, and I think I actually will do so. I mean, there's no reason we should not do so. 512, 312, 512, 314. 512 sounds so good. These ones probably are even better, right? These ones are on river, so 712 actually. I will just build this. Takes 3 turns, but we are having so much gold, I think it's not a problem. Let us just build this. This will be our 7th city, I think. Okay, you are here. You have attached that territory, so we can build this one right now. 2 turns, 1027. Nice. And Colosseum, after Colosseum is built, just do the Maker's Quarter. I need you to complete the Maker's Quarter pretty quickly so that you have production up. Then we can get the Bate camp. Where can we get the Bate? Another one here. This doesn't even look bad. 3 food, 10, and 18 influence. You know what? Just let it be built here. It's fine. Maybe this one we can exploit later. Although, this one will look so cool, overlooking the coast. So I will just let Pates be built. The new cities, although they are very strong, high in yields, but the fact is that they still have very low production because they don't have any Maker's Quarter up. So I think I have to build some more Maker's Quarter so that everything should then be up. So let's play off this turn. One of the builder stars, expansionist stars, everything has been earned. We are racing off. I was just hoping we can finish it off in 1 turn, but okay, if no, then no. And we are a little bit far away, like 2 turns away from our next wonder. So let's do this. That will be good, right? We will be just building wonders and wonders here for some turns. Okay, fair enough. End turn. This is also why I say that. Oh, he is chasing. He wants to get into the new era or the new world probably. That is fine with me. I don't have much problems with that. New religion, new religion. We will be quickly getting to our religious tenet. Anak population has gained. Ashur's population has been gained. 20 of our followers are here. 18. So all of the city follows this properly. Pretty good.
I have a proposition for you.
Yeah, except we
Your
can trade.
proposal makes good sense. I say yes.
We can get horses and copper, and horses and copper are good because of the some of our infrastructure. So like this animal bonds provides +1 food per horse, which is very good. And like our forge, if I show you the completed building, the forge provides +1 industry per copper. So it is pretty important to keep buying the at least the horses, copper. Some of these ones you can definitely buy, pretty much, always. Let us build this Colosseum for Canadian moves, and then we will see how things are going. So 70. We could pay 400 gold to make sure that we get very far ahead. And in fact, you are so low in production that I think I want to do that even. Let's pay 499. Okay, 499, and now you can get to 90. So in 2 turns, once we get to 80, we will be having a very stable
Welcome.
cities.
Go ahead.
Scientific correspondence, I'm
You
fine with it.
are as just as you are wise. Let's make it so.
No, I do not want to
This
pay 270. That is definitely not what I want to do. This particular unit, I'm just wandering around just to make sure that there is no
Other
curiosity.
empires struggle in your shadow, for the legend you have created is second to none.
Indeed, Mr. Narrator. It's just second to none. We also have to take up this territory, right? This is the fourth territory that we need to take. But I want to discover if there is anything important here. Nothing looks very important here. Where can we settle? This one, 16, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4 only. This one looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this tile is the one we want to settle on. I think I will just make this one 340 next turn, and then we can keep on going inwards. That is good. Okay, you have made this claim. We go here. Which of the claims would be good? 310, 315. Okay. This is 315. So I think I will make a claim just here. Right, that sounds about right. Pretty good. It will be done next turn. How about we start wandering around here? You needed to wander around here to check what is there, but you can also go there, it's fine. You can just wander by yourself. And we see that out of the Nox probably can come here if she has another territory up, but okay, so there is no connection here. So the AIs were screwed up here. Unless there is some connection here, probably there is some connection from the bottom side or from this side. From one of these sides, there should be at least 1 or 2 connections. Most of the lands are such that there are connections from all corners, right? So this corner will be connected to here and here. This is what usually happens with 80%, because of which I think this is even a nice setting to play on 80% land. Although 70% is generally what I prefer quite a lot. But both of these are fine. Colosseum will be built, so we should gain a burst of influence again. And some battays, so let's go. Okay, end turn. Let our units move. War summons have been researched now. So now we have the Beara Hunters, which can be upgraded. We have Prowlers, which can be made stealth units, Pikemen, and Spies. Stealth agents are also good, but I do not really have ever used them. I generally do normal fighting, although what this allows you to do is to ambush other people's armies. If they and that can be very, very useful if you have abilities that are set up for it. As of now, I do not feel the need to do so. Scientist star has now been gained. Where it is? This one. The next one is at 29. We will get that. Not a problem. Ongoing ransack. Come on. This is just so terrible. I hope that, you know what I can do. I should be able to get here with another unit such that they chase me. That would be good. Okay, urgent. You see again, we helped Canadian Moose build another wonder, and we can get yet another burst of influence, right? And that is what I will be choosing.
Unfortunately,
4385.
this time you are merely a bystander to someone else's glory.
And he has coincidentally not chosen to build yet another wonder, which is fine. We are now at 6 out of 5, 926 influence per turn, pretty nice. We can also upgrade the Vera Hunters now for 400 gold. Although if you want to do war, maybe the correct idea is to also upgrade to heavy infantry. We will have an army logistics and we will be able to get it to 38. Great swordsmen, which are very, very strong. Then we can go around other techs. I think these are the two techs that I need to build up before we take over that area. Okay, ongoing ransack. Yes, I am trying to deflect them. Thank you. It's good. Army is lost at sea. No, it became unlost. It came back. Fair enough. A new wonder can be claimed. Yes. But before I do any of that, is there anything that I want to claim up here? Okay, I can move so far ahead. No, just move that much. Okay, Habana. Batey is fine, but how about this? Right, this is a maker's quarter, a maker's quarter. Then this will be another, this can be yet another maker's quarter. This can be a later addition if I need to do anything here. But this is not bad at all. So with yet another Batey, it will gain another amount of stability, and then it will be a settled city yet again. From 92, it will go to like 97, so it will be fine. This city is fine. Okay, all of that is fine. Enter a new era, no. Honok, I will see about that. Okay, Honok. It is important to set up some more Bateys. Okay, we can set it either here, 315, 18, or here. And we will be, Dunus do not have any adjacency, so I think it is just better to settle it here, 315, 18, and 310, 18. I would actually highly rate this one, but this is also not bad because we anyway have a lot of stability. But before we go anywhere else, we can build a new wonder. So let us see, acknowledge. Nobody is in the third era right now, so we can freely choose wonders. And in fact, I want to show off at least two of them, maybe even three. Angkor Wat is definitely what I want to show off in this over-explained series yet again. I did use this even in my last playthrough, and I am quite a fan of building this one. Because what Angkor Wat does is it produces a lot of food. So if you see here, right, +1 food per faith, and this is +1 faith per research technology. So I will just make this one Angkor Wat +1 food per faith. Let us claim this. 3450 is not too much. Let us claim that one. Where can we have the most yields? Okay, it is saying that here would be a good one. That's not bad, but we could even build a hamlet there later. So it's necessarily not necessarily the best place. No, what if we attach here? Okay, this place cannot even be attached because all our attachments need money. We are definitely don't have that kind of money. Okay. No, no, it is perfectly fine, I think, to build it here or here. Okay, this might not be a bad idea, but I think I would like some more maker's quarter to extend this side. We are only have two maker's quarter in this area, and I would at least like to where there be a triangle of maker's quarter like here. Should be possible to do. First, 1223 at 1813. This is obviously not too high. 1223, so good, right? Not bad at all, I would say. So let's just do it. 1223, Angkor what? +1 food per faith. Not bad. Maybe a bate just to get more influence up pretty quickly. It will be done here, and then we can start building some Angkor Wats, the Angkor Wat. Let me see, how many turns does it take if we focus all our cities? 8, 5. You know, one bate, one bates in a city, and then it will be good to go. 148, 23. I like this one better because there is a lot of adjacency with this, which this doesn't point out if you are with two different maker squadron. So this one I think is better actually. So I will even put this one on top. Oh, no, 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 no. This one, so that we remain in the settled city status. Okay, this should be good then. This is also good. +5 influence, +2 industry per worker, +1 money per worker. That doesn't sound bad at all. And we even have a lot of food here. And this harbor is so good because it allows us access to this side in case we need to attack her at the end, right? That's all great. So let this be built in 2 turns. Okay, 2 turns it will be done. Bahama, it will also be done, and then we can build another some more maker squatter here. This probably will be good. 3 here, or maybe even this 3. We will see how things go. We have 2 wonders here, 2 wonders here, 4 wonders, 2 wonders here, 6 wonders. Wow, we are really running off with this game. We are at this point we have already run off with this game, right? Okay, so Batei, and then we spent 4 turns getting our wonder. We are going to be spending quite a lot of turns here. How is our influence? We are pretty far away. So 1 bate each, and we should then hopefully get over 1000. Let me also check if any of these are at 100. No, you are definitely not. Okay, these two are not at 100, but we are waiting for that to happen so that we can get 2 more client states. So let's end turn. Hopefully we get this in 1 or 2 turns. Let's also check some this. No, this is not needed. Unbelievers, whatever. Army wages could be good. Conquered empire. Knowledge authorities is definitely could be good. And so is slaves. Okay. On Victorious City, this is definitely not very good because Victorious is only for 5 turns, but this +5 food per adjacent common squadron, +5 industry. But this pushes us back into losing our +4 bonus. So once I have another ability which can push us back into here, I will take this one and then back, because we at this point are having a lot of common squadron with a lot of adjacency everywhere. So let's just expand. You are fine. So end turn. Let's go everywhere. And I was indeed correct. We did indeed get our final tenant. And you know, you can get up ahead. Where do I want this? 316, 318. Now I like this one. 414 is whatever. I like this one. 318. The high, you can always pretty much always choose the highest deal, which is fine. And this is what I had expected. Oh, you are running off within their area. That is not good. How about this? They are here, right? So one, two, three, four, five. They can come here. So you know what? You should come there. And in fact, what I will do is just make sure that I have a treaty with them. Science collaboration or trading charter? Uh, Gain access to tradable resources that they have. Well, they don't have any tradable resources, so this is the only one which is useful to me. So let me just get that. Now they should not be attacking us at all. And sometime later we can get another 100 ones. In fact, you know what? I will just put this up. 28 plus 9. Yeah. So we are technically at 1000 influence per turn. Very, very strong. We have the fourth tenet. Meditate often. 2 combat strength at unit. Also good. Donate generously. I would say is the best because this has plus 25 money per alliance, plus 2 money on religious district, which we have quite decent of, and plus 3 number of holy sites. Actually, all the other ones give only plus 1. This is the only one which gives plus 3, so pretty good. But this is the otherwise one of the other strong ones. Plus 5 science and cultural wonder, which is the world wonder that we are building, and plus 2 science and religious district. And if you see how many cultural wonders we are building, that you can see it with this tab. It will also show us all the natural wonders, but we are also building quite a lot of world wonders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are building the 5th one. Right? Is 250 science good enough? I mean, it is good enough at this point. We will get 5. That is quite a hefty amount of science. Right? So I would say those are the 2 most important ones to get. Okay, you can again come out. Okay, good. This one we can get the porcelain, so 608 automatically, as well as get the copper mine. It's fine. We will get this one within turn 2, and we have even more porcelain. Just come here. Okay, seeing this all, I definitely want to settle this one too. 712. You know what? Good. I want to get all the porcelain in the world.
You come to talk?
It's fine.
Well met, as
Good. So as I was talking, right? Both of these choices are relevant. Plus 3 maximum number of holy sites. Plus 1. The only point is whether you want to aim for more money or more science. I think we are so far ahead in science, right? And nobody is competing with us. Nobody even is in the third era. We can take this one very slowly. In fact, you know what? Let us just go slowly with science. Hopefully, we can get 3 or 4 alliances, which will push us another, let's say, 75 or 100 gold. And especially with all the religious district, they will also gain gold, right? So it's not a bad one. So let me see. 617. Not that strong, but 654. We have not chosen the final tenet. Huacho population has gained. Nineveh's population has gained. Good. Now Angkor Wat will be up to be built. After this Batey, forget the Dune. Just build the Angkor Wat. You are building the Maker's Quarter. I think we can buy the Maker's Quarter. In fact, just make sure you get all of this in 3 turns and then we can do so. What is the last thing we want to do? Well, the last thing we want to do is to make sure we upgrade all our units to Bera Hunters. We will go directly from 24 to 36. Like 2 era worth of upgrades. And in fact, in 2 turns, we will get the heavy infantry. So we will have the Praetorian Guards go from 34 to 36. Very strong. And then we can attack these ones I think. They have four of them, but they should not be able to survive us. In fact, even now they are so weak, right? If we attack this one here, I think we should be able to even completely crush them. And that is what we will be doing pretty much next time. So once we upgrade the other units, we only have 500 gold left. So, then do we even have time to upgrade? Maybe it is time to just attack them anyway. And do they have, how many swordsmen do they have? Not too many swordsmen. Okay, they have four swordsmen. Then I definitely want great swordsmen. Okay, I cannot be fighting swordsmen with an equal unit. Then that will not work out well for me, right? You want to be spamming quite a huge number, either have higher numbers or have higher combat strength or something. And I do have higher combat strength. They are at 26. I am at 34. And the heavy infantry is 38. That's not too bad. I mean, we could even just remain in our own territory and attack them up anyways. That just sounds pretty good. I think that is what we will be doing next time, right? But this video has been very, very long and we have spent quite a lot of time. So I will be continuing with all of this in the next time. I will be taking up some of these territories. These are also good, but they only provide money to market quarters. But I want to be taking up some of these resources for sure, right? So make sure that we move it here. Okay. We can go to next turn, but we can definitely start fighting also at this turn itself. And that I think is what I plan to do in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it and hope you got to learn something. And if so, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you all. See you all next time. Goodbye.